welcome back. In the previous part, we learnt about why Phoenix Wright became a defense attorney. It was to meet Edgeworth. Long and complicated reason, but we need to do our best to actually help him now. So we need to go off and investigate. I don't think there's any more talking to do here. So let's move over. Ooh, I didn't expect Grossberg to be the place to come up. Didn't expect that to be there. Well, we'll go to the lake entrance first, though. So, December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. How? Sorry about that? No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Hey. No one can go into the woods today. Okay, just bang the table. The woods? Where Lotta was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. But it's part of a crime scene. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright then, so... I really actually want to go see the boathouse ready, don't I? So, how do we get there? December 27th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? Steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I fancy some hot dogs again. I really do. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Okay, so I feel like I still want to go to the boat rental place. December 27th, boat rental shop. The old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Aha, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Methinks he was probably inside the caretaker's shack. December 27th, caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello, squawk. Hey, it's Polly. Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, squawk. Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for himself. Hello, squawk. I suppose we could speak to Polly? That makes sense, wouldn't it? I don't know. Examine... Oh, wait. Can we get in the safe now? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. But hey, it keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick? why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Pulling Edgeworth out of the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. It looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and caught at Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who would have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe added to the court record. Okay, so let's try... There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Let's speak to Polly, eh? Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. It says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Oh, I expected something to be said by Polly. Maybe Grossberg's or something? That's all I can think of right now. Like, where else would I actually go at this point? Does it actually say there on the thing? I'm not sure. Alright, so let's get out of here. Okay, so we've met two people. One will be... Wait, where's the Grossberg office gone? That's weird. I was going to say we met two people, so let's go investigate both of them. They're starting with Thingy's place. So maybe if I go here... 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Oh, I tried to. Ah, there we go. Grossberg Law Offices. December 27th. Grossberg Law Offices. He's out. Again. We just met him, though. When does he work, anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Alright then, so we also met Gumshoe, so... Let's go speak to him, I assume. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't got him back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. No? Really? Said there were... Alright, I got the idea. Some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow and I just hiccuped. The boat shop caretaker. Shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay, so... where else can we actually go at this point? I suppose we've actually learned a lot about Edgeworth. December 27th. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right, yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. Haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Or maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. Where have I heard that name before? Oh no, yeah, it was when we were actually investigating it at the sort of archive or whatever it was. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. What's your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Makes sense. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Well, thank you very much. Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister. Was to you, Nick? He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Oh, is that it? All? Got anything? Yeah, that references Miles Edgeworth, so yeah. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something? I mean, out of everyone that could be, I'm thinking it's probably like the, what is it, Yanni Yogi guy. Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Oops. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. Also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. I need further details on this, come on. Clearly further details. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. Then there was an earthquake, power went out. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, some time I think. It felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at a ceiling. In court, young Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean that nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Finally! For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. It's going to be a repressed memory. Help, I can't breathe! Quiet, I say quiet, you'll be there. Let's get out, get to the oxygen bit. Don't shout, you'll just use more oxygen. There we go. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What are you? Stop breathing my air. Oh, Father. He's attacking Father. And I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Oh dear. Whoa! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream, apparently. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But, that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. What if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi is really innocent, was really innocent. Yeah. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows about DL6. The parrot. Of course. What else could it be? Grossberg law offices, because he's mentioned it before. That, you know. Clearly. December 27th. Grossberg law offices. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. Can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream! I wonder... What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm? Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to summarize that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was ruined. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. So let's talk about this then. Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. It's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. Beating Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. The spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. What? Right. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yani Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was... you see. What she was, you see. Alright. Yet, now that I think about it, seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony after he was dead in order to protect his son? Alright. Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Alright then, so, I'm thinking the letter again, because it's the only piece of... oh, well, maybe the picture? We'll try the picture, Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. Wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Okay, we'll try the letter. Oh ho, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients, I know, for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, not that one. Yep. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent. So why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I mean, it's gotta be Yogi, right? But that wouldn't make sense. It can't be Edgeworth, because he wouldn't want to get revenge on himself. It doesn't make sense in this situation. It wouldn't be Yogi, because he was the one who's apparently is like the boat guy, whatever you want to call him. So it's like, it's Karma? Could it be Karma? On Karma. Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in court reports. What? But that means... the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... correct. Manfred? I don't know. Von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Yeah, well, why? If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory and Edgeworth in court. And Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscared. Unscared? Yep, unscarred. Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but not perfectly. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. I have strange ideas about vacations, Mayor. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? If Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. What? What kind of system is this? I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I believe he'd killed someone. Accidental. He didn't mean to. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, you say so. I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Right, so I'm thinking, obviously, we have to go back to the archive. I can't remember what it was called. We need to go back there. So we will do that at the start of the next part. So we shall see then. Ta-ta. For now.